Hello and welcome. I'm Knox from Adventures Media, and I'm doing a review of the new Samsung Gear 360 camera on, well, the camera. So, right now I'm monitoring myself on its built-on app. So, just kind of give a review. I've had this camera now for 24 hours. Got to play with it a bit, record a couple videos. If you saw on the channel earlier, I did just a real quick video, a demo of my office area. And now I'm moved to the living room and just kind of give better demonstration and some pros and cons of what I've found so far. So the biggest con, I would say, being a media person, is the lack of live streaming capabilities. The camera does do the stitching for the 360 viewpoint on the device itself, so it's fairly powerful. But the fact that it cannot stream the video, which and as you can see, recording the screen will turn off to save power. So pretty much, even though it's sending you a crisp, clear view of the 360, even while recording, you can't take that video with the native built-in app so far and live stream it. Nothing that I've been able to find. I'm sure there's probably, since it's still a new product, something that's going to be bound to come at some point, but nothing as of yet. That's one thing I wish Samsung would have done right off the bat, is kind of moved it to make it live stream capable through your mobile device or even through a computer. And so far that I've found that it does a decent job on video compression on the .2, was it 265 or 264? One, the codecs that it uses to encode the video does a great job on video compression, so you can get more bang for your buck on storage to video and quality. Other good things, it does, even though some of the stitching does kind of suck whenever you go from camera side to camera side. So right here in this little gap to this side, you kind of lose a little bit of video from the stitching of side to side. So that'd be one thing that I would be slightly concerned about, but considering that most of your objects are going to be in front of the camera or behind it, all of it is captured in the wide scope, and compared to some of the other cameras that I do have, which I have a fair amount for someone who's amateur video person, they actually do a decent job. Another good pro is the fact that it is still fairly light and movable, which I can't think of a word offhand, but for the most part it is definitely, I get it on a converted pole, but it is lightweight enough where I can just kind of just do that. The one downside about that also is the fact that it's not small enough to fit in a pocket. I do wish I kind of could put this in a pocket and go, but concerning how big and bulky it is, it'd fit in my pockets because I'm a bigger person with bigger pockets. But a smaller person with smaller pockets, or even a jacket pocket, you have to be careful because the lens covers, you could scratch it up. So it's not as travel friendly, but with the travel bag, you put it in, protect the lens, and be able to go for the most part. The little tripod that it comes with, not very well on staying in place, especially in a moving vehicle. I've learned that. But for the most part, what they send you is actually fairly nice, especially whenever you just have it on a table and want it to hold the camera. I do wish it was a better tripod where you can raise it or lower it. We're not, unlike me, I have it on a pole that I can raise or lower it. But for the most part, I'd say generally out of all the cameras that I've had, I'd actually rate the Samsung Gear 360. I'd probably rate it about an 8. Would I still buy it if I had experience in the first place? Yeah, I still would. I still like the product. We get more videos coming up. Some unicycle rides, some T-Rexing videos. I do have to get a bigger storage card because the one I have in there currently is only 2 gigs. So that's why I'm kind of trying to rush to get this out. But for the most part, I'd say the Samsung did a good job. Hopefully with the firmware update in the future, they can push it to live stream directly to YouTube or other 360 capable platforms. So I'm looking forward to that hope in the future. So Samsung, if you ever run across this, this would be a great marketing term towards YouTube people if you make it streamable. So something to think about. There we go. Thanks for watching. This is Knox from Adventures Media. Deuces.